Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Sim 22. We have a beautiful December morning, 9 o'clock. So winter months, obviously it's darker later, so I do recommend sleeping till 9 because 8 o'clock is pretty dark. I just found out. And the last time we were about halfway-ish plowed on this field, and so I went ahead and finished that off camera, which took quite a bit of time, so I'm glad I did that, so we can just kind of move on to more fun things in this episode. Again, speaking of winter, I think by like 5 o'clock it was already pretty dark, kind of impossible to work anyway. So the first thing we're going to do is clean this up. Shouldn't take too long, but we can do some painting and planting. So first let's take a small brush and just clean up the edges here, and then we'll go back through and make meadow. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, we'll come back to this side. This side might be a while. Oh, same with this one. You know what, we can like leave it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Otherwise we have to go through basically an entire edge. And I'm okay with this. This one we can... Though I guess if we do this... The problem if we do this is that... well, no, I don't trust it. If it was like a little more accurate, like had a little harder edge, but you can see there... Like, I'm not even on the dirt, but when I click, it goes on the dirt. I think this could be a little, like, easier to read, but just things we have to kind of keep in mind, which is why I don't want to do too large of a swath. But we'll beautify it just a little bit. And yeah, I've had some more comments about using the paint tool, and I want to clarify kind of why I use the plow. Because this mod does have a paint, like a plow paint state, and this does work and makes a plowed field. Like, I understand that it works. The problem is you still have to plow it if you want an increased yield. Like if you go to here, needs plowing, this is still going to be red when you use that paint field. And then the biggest problem is that the worker doesn't recognize... Also, I'm going to clean up this edge. It's a little too messy for me. The worker doesn't recognize the field. So that's really the big one. Because if the worker recognized the field, I would just use a worker to finish plowing the field. But I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, or if that's like the way it's intended. But what I've discovered with R2 fields is that until I actually plow it manually with the allow create field turned on, I can't hire a worker, and I want to. So that is why we manually plow it. Now today, excitingly, or at least I think it's exciting if we can get it to work, I'm going to try using the GPS mod to... Well, what do we need to do? I guess we don't really need to do anything. We need to lime. I guess we can try it with lime. I don't know if it works very well with a tool like that. I've only ever used it for like cultivating, I think, like planting, things that kind of dig in the ground. Again, could be the same. You can see my lights were on from the dark November evening. We also need to get like a tool shed. Let's start getting our tools. I don't know if we own this land here. No, we really don't. We own like a little bit of this land, but we'll figure out. Maybe like right here we can put a tool shed. But for now, we'll just leave that there. And so we need to figure out if we have a lime. I don't remember if we bought it or not. It looks like we leased it. And we have a lot of money, by the way. That's great. We could probably upgrade our tractor again. But let's look at the shop. No, we do not. So let's go buy a limer spreader. Yeah, so these do lime. If we get this one, there's lime. So these are the same except for storage. This just holds more, so there's really no point, I think. This one's lighter. So for now, this should be enough. If we customize it to extend, and I think all this is fine. Spreading discs, we want the 6-meter spreader. Now we have 18 meters of width. Go ahead and buy that. This is great. Now okay, so the GPS mod. First thing we have to do is install it on our tractor here. So let's go. Sure, we'll do a quick repair. See, repaint is so stupidly expensive. Like it's barely down and it's 12,000. I don't get it. Like it feels broken. I want to make sure we have the most expensive engine, which I think I check every time, and we always do. Okay. So if we go to GPS, I didn't realize we didn't have a front loader attacher. Anyway, GPS, let's install that. So now we can actually use it. Again, I can't promise this is going to work. All I did was like take notes on how to do it. And all we're doing is driving in a straight line. It's not going to be anything fancy. I'm not sure how fancy this mod gets. Also, I call it GPS mod. I think it's officially called guidance steering, something like that, if you are wanting to look for it, because it is pretty awesome if you are someone who can't drive in a straight line like me. Okay. I just want to make sure we don't have to come back. Yeah, we got money. Okay. Now, one thing before we use the mod is we want to make sure our implement is unfolded. And this is where I don't know, like, width-wise, if it counts spreading width or if it just counts implement width. But we're sure going to hopefully figure that out. We need this to get out of the way. If it counts spread width, then this is going to be an even better mod than I thought, but I am not counting on it. Okay. So let's see if I can figure this out. You can see in the bottom right, there's like new icons for the GPS. This should be plenty of room for our spreading. So what we want to do is line up to the best of our ability. We're just worried about our tractor right now. So we want to line up with the field. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Now we're going to turn on guidance steering. So I'm going to hit alt+C. I don't think these tools are these notes are anywhere. They might be in like a menu, but you just kind of have to memorize them or like look at the mod like notes. So alt+C should turn it on, and you can see them light up in the bottom right. And then we are going to hit left control S to bring up these settings. So alt+C to turn on, left control S to bring this up. Let's see. Yep, we want the A-B strategy. We're literally just making 2 points and driving. And I think everything else is good. I think we use this when we have like a plow or something. So we want to show lines. I do want to see the lines. And width, we should have auto width. So again, I don't know if that counts the spread. I guess we could always go... It looks like it counts it if it's doing 60 feet, but we're going to check. If it doesn't, then I think we can auto width increment. Uh-oh, I don't know what this is. Set the width increment to increase, decrease width. Oh, no, I thought... Okay, I screwed this up. Anyway, I may have messed this up. But let's see if this does it. So now, to make our points, we go... Okay, again, we're lined up. We hit Alt and then E twice. And you'll see that little A up here. There's our A point. And then we just drive in a straight line. Why are the lines not showing? I said show lines, right? Support your visuals by showing the guidance lines. Maybe I just need more of an offset? Yeah, there should be like a line. Okay, well, we're going to try it. Again, maybe it doesn't work with the spreader. So you just drive forward a bit. Oh, there's the line. You can see it. And then we hit Control E again. So E twice to this set A. Wait a minute. Alt E. Alt E. And you can see that line. Yeah, so you can see it's solidified. You can see the blue lines. That is your width of your implement. So it looks like it does take into account. Though I think it could be a little whiter. No. Wow, okay. Since we got it set up, we're just going to use it. I didn't realize that. I thought it was like whiter than that. And then we're going to turn on the course. I'm not sure what that means. Alt+X turns on course. You can see it go from white to green. So that means now I will just follow this line. So all I have to do is put it into cruise control. And it just takes over. And now I won't veer lazily to the left or right. We're going to miss a little bit of lime there. I really thought this would be wider, but I love that it takes into account the spreading width. And then at the end, this is where I don't know if there's like a better way to do this. Oh yeah, look at that. It just automatically tells you where to go. So if I hit Alt+X, it just puts me right on course. And then I can turn it on. Wow. And then there's never going to be like weird overlaps. You don't have to worry about, again, just drifting. You only have to set it up once. And that's why you don't really have to be perfect when you set it up, because even if you're off a little bit, it's fine, because you'll always be like on the correct course. And so really after this, all you have to do is hit Alt+X every time you want to turn it back on. And then it just sort of like sucks you up. This is awesome. I have like a notepad file. I'll try to remember to like put these notes in the description, like these controls. Again, this is only for PC, so if you're on a controller, you'll have to go look at the guidance steering mod page to see what you're supposed to do. And I do recommend writing it down, because I definitely am not going to remember all these. Got a little wildly there. Yeah, it feels really good. Like it literally just pulls you into its path as long as you're mostly there. Yeah, so overkill for liming. Obviously, this is a pretty easy job to just do on your own without this because it's wide, its overlap is fine. But once we get into like harvesting, cultivating, plowing, all of those like sort of more mundane tasks, then this is going to be fantastic. I wouldn't mind... I wonder if I can change the controls. Not gonna lie, alt+x is a very awkward key combo and you have to use it all the time to turn on course, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. So yeah, quick review. You turn on GPS with alt+c. Make sure you're unfolded. Your implement's unfolded. You open the menu with Control+S. That's left Control+S. I turn on show lines. Oh wait, I hit B. I'm wasting lime. Hit auto width so that it accounts for your implement. And then set your points with Alt-EE. So 2 E's to set the A point, drive forward 100 feet or whatever. Hit Alt-E one more time. And then Alt-X will turn on your course so it'll actually suck you up. And then it just automatically does everything else. This is really cool. And that's it. We might have missed like, let's just check. Because we're not going to lime again for a while. We might as well just go get this little tiny bit. And then you, I guess, turn it off with Alt-C again. Yep, you can see in the bottom left, those lights went off in Georgia. Okay, that was it. Cool. And now this tractor will always be able to use this mod. And I'll just keep this notepad file on hand because, yeah, there's no way I'm going to remember that. We'll leave this here. This is where we have to decide if we want to empty lime or if we want to just use, like, if we want to get a fertilizer sprayer or if we want to just use this. Can we sell it back to this? I don't think we can. It says unload, but that just... Okay, let's unload up here so we'll keep like a nice little fertilizer pile at the shop. Someday we'll maybe move that, but okay, well, we unloaded it. It's just in a weird spot. And what else? Let's take a quick peek at what we're doing with this field. It's December, so not a great time to make a new field, but we can plant cotton in February. Or if we just wait till March, a lot of things open up. So maybe March we'll do honestly, I don't know. It'll kind of, we'll just wait, because who knows what, maybe we'll want to do sugarcane and have like a sugarcane field. There's probably like a production plant we might want to start going for. Yeah, I don't think we'll decide today. I think what we'll do is leave this here, and then next time we'll come back and build as a nice house for our vehicles. More commonly referred to as a barn. And that will be good for today. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're enjoying. Like, subscribe below, and of course have yourselves a very nice day.